Welcome back, everyone. This is Toe to Toe Boxing Talk with your man James, of course, and we have big news. So let's get right into it. Canelo Alvarez signs a 4-fight deal with Turkey Al worth $500 million. Let me repeat that for you: $500 million. Amazing, amazing. Turkey Al has been, in my opinion, the most important figure in the sport of boxing the past couple of years outside of the ring. The way he's been able to make these fights happen, the way he's been able to make the fights that the fans want to see happen has been nothing short of phenomenal. And for him, not only him, but for both men to put their differences aside and to come to a mutual agreement says a lot about their integrity. And Turkey Al loves the sport of boxing, and he's been a man of his word. For Canelo Alvarez, the biggest star in the sport of boxing, this guarantees a fight with Terence Crawford this upcoming September. And hopefully this deal guarantees a fight with David Benavidez next year. But first things first, Canelo's opponent for May is William Skull. Now, not that many people know about William Skull. He's a decent fighter. He's the IBF super middleweight champion of the world. And if Canelo beats him, he becomes the first ever two-time undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, which would lead to a historic fight with Terence Crawford in September. For Terence Crawford, he'll be coming up two weight classes to face Canelo Alvarez, and he's already a 4-division champion. He's already a two-weight undisputed champion, and if he beats Canelo Alvarez, if everything goes right, if he beats Canelo Alvarez, he will become the first ever 3-weight undisputed champion in the 4-belt era, the first male to do it. It will be crazy. But for Canelo Alvarez, I want to give him credit for signing this deal with Turkey Al but he's always in a lose-lose situation until he faces David Benavidez. Until he fights David Benavidez, he's in a lose-lose situation, because if he beats Terence Crawford, he would have beaten a smaller guy coming up two weight classes. If he loses to Terence Crawford, he would lose to a small guy coming up two weight classes. So he's in a lose-lose situation no matter what, no matter how you slice it, dice it, or cut it. But Canelo Alvarez, his name and legacy would have been blemished, would have had a blemish if he would have fought Jake Paul. Let's be honest. It would have been a black eye for the sport again, because that fiasco, that circus last year with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, that was a flop. You know, all due respect, that was a flop. I give props to both men for making their money, but come on, man. Come on. It was a disrespect to the sport of boxing. And that would have been the same thing if Canelo would have taken that fight with Jake Paul. It would have been another Mayweather-McGregor. You know, some shit that we would have never really cared about. But for him and Turkey Al to come together and make this happen, it's nothing short of phenomenal, man. And I'm looking forward to see Canelo versus Terence Crawford, and hopefully Canelo versus David Benavidez next year. David Benavidez looked great against Morrell. It was a barn burner. It was an action-packed fight, and it went as I expected. Benavidez, physicality took over late and won him the fight. But Benavidez has a lot of options, moving forward. He can either wait for the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol, or take another tune-up until he gets a Canelo fight. Who knows? But I think most likely he'll face the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol, which will be another excellent fight. But for Canelo, much props to you. And I know I've been critical of Canelo in the past, and rightfully so. But I gotta give props where props is due. He was able to make this deal happen, and which sets up, future fights that us the fans would like to see him in, which I love. But you guys, let me know what you think of this. Is Canelo Alvarez in a lose-lose situation either way until he faces David Benavidez, or his legacy still intact? With the Crawford fight, with other future bouts, big bouts ahead. You guys, let me know. But if you like what you saw, please subscribe, like, and comment. Until next time, this is Toe to Toe Boxing Talk with your man James, signing out.